Hello, guys. This is Fearless. Yeah. Fearless like here. That was about to start. So, here is the box that came when I got my Realdoll. It was over a year ago, obviously. And so, here is my basement. Yeah, basement. Welcome to my basement. You'll probably never see this again. But anyway, so, again, here's the box. I'm going to move something here so I can open the door. By the way, when I first got this thing, like, look at how huge this box is, for one. I mean, it is freaking huge. Now, when this thing came in, this thing was precisely 245 pounds when this doll came in. Now, I'm going to show you the inside. Of course, I took the doll out. Let you get a good look inside. Here's what the doll was hooked onto right here. I've tried making sure that it's an environment that the bugs wouldn't be attracted to. God damn it. Webs. It's like a fucking web on my nose now. But, and I read these instructions. These are very detailed instructions, by the way. I know I kind of look like I'm looking to the right, but I'm actually looking at the screen, by the way. And so, yeah, here's what the box looks like. And yeah, this thing was fucking heavy. I mean, step 1, step 2, step 3, just tell me directions on, how to lift the doll out properly and everything. Again, very detailed. And above it says caution. Right here. Your new doll is equipped with the new articulate spine, which alters the center of gravity. Be very careful when lifting your doll. Make sure the doll is always leaning onto you rather than away, as she can bend in half and cause you to drop her or him. Read these instructions before removing your doll from the crate. And of course, I will not read these. I'll just kind of explain my, initial story here, because that's what this is about. Although I did want to share those details with you, obviously. So when this big, bad baby came in, I had to make an appointment, obviously, to get the doll. And, I'm kind of telling this story to kind of help you guys, if you ever do this with Realdoll. Also, before you ever order your doll, make sure that you do enough research on what kind of box it is, because if you're getting something like a TPE doll, it could be anywhere from, I don't know, like 50 pounds to 80 pounds maybe. But yeah, this thing, again, altogether, 245 pounds. I mean, the box itself is heavier than the doll. I mean, the doll itself is like maybe 85 pounds, 90. And so, where should I begin? So after I order it, get an appointment to pick it up. Then what happens is that he gets here, of course, and a few minutes late or whatever. And so he brings this thing down with a pallet jack from the back of his truck. And of course, I didn't pay any extra money to get any extra help from anyone, which is something that I would probably recommend, by the way. But, I kind of had a plan. So first what I did was I tried lifting the box with the one person that came, and he wasn't able to lift the other side of it. So what I did is that, through this back door right here, I told him, since my place is at ground level, if your place is not at ground level, I highly recommend get some help, by the way. So I had him bring his pallet jack and put it right behind my place, because, this door is pretty much at ground level. So what I did, and yes, I had to do this all by myself, I had to lift one side, and I had to put this box on its side right there. to a point where I could then just pull this in, and of course, as I'm going backwards, just imagine I'm going backwards, slowly scraping this thing down these steps. 245 pounds just became almost 500, which really sucked, by the way. But I very slowly just brought this thing down. And then when it started to touch the ground on this corner, I then picked the top side of it, and then I just pulled it in so that it was standing up like so. And then what I did, just in case the doll was loose at all, just in case, I put it on its backside. So as you can see, this is the top side because of this arrow, and then I put it on its feet, these feet right here, because this is where the door is at. I wanted to make sure that the doll didn't fall out when I opened it, so that's what I did. And then I had to go through the tedious process of reading the directions, and then I eventually got, the bravery to lift her up, and I, of course, lifted her in the simplest way I could. I just lifted her straight out from the box, under her knees, behind her elbows. And then, man, when I first lifted her, I was like, oh my God. They said this thing was 85 pounds. This doll feels like she's over 150. She feels like 150 pounds, this doll. I mean, I used to lift heavy metal for a living, by the way, and this doll was fucking heavy. I mean, I've gotten more used to her, but I'm just saying. So I had to go up these stairs with the doll, and of course, as I'm doing this, I am just huffing and puffing. I'm just like, don't drop her, don't drop her. I'm just like, don't drop her. And I get to here, I had to take a break right here. I had to take a knee with the doll still sitting on my arms. And I'm just like, for about 3 minutes. And then I lift her up again. And there she is now, just sitting by my side. Luckily, no damage came to her, although I did accidentally rip her armpit at one point when I lifted her arm way too high over her head, but that was about it. But yeah, memories. And as you can see, I didn't have the time to put a shirt on or anything. But I did decide to share this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and thought it might have been helpful, if anything. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.